Hi, Aquarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any cross watcher. So grateful that you've been guided here today. Today, I'm going to ask Spirit, how do they feel? The person that you're thinking of, what is going on in this connection? Where are we headed? What does Spirit need you to know about their feelings? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. I'm so grateful you're here. Spirit, if you can please share with me any messages of love for my Aquarius who have found this message. I am listening for you now. Let's get some of these. This beautiful heart. And I have the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Trust the new path. You know, for those of you that struggle with, did I make the right decision, leaving someone else for somebody new or starting over? Trust the new path is what the message is right out of the gate. That's always hard to do sometimes, but I feel like it's best for you. That beautiful card. And criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Okay, so we have some kind of transformation and trusting a new path. I feel like a new path opening. So what is this new path opening, Spirit? And let's get one more of these. These are a little hard to shuffle, but we got it. And let's do this. And then there's the transformation. Beautiful. Okay. The new path magically transform. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So are we waiting for this connection to go to the next level? Are we waiting for this whatever this transformation, you've been waiting for them to make a choice, next level choices, or choosing you? What is it that Spirit's trying to say to me? So let's get some cards going. So grateful that you're all here. Welcome back, everybody. And if you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, comment below. Spirit, please share with me what is going on with I guess I feel like it's changes, like changes are about to occur. I have a 3 of Wands. I have an Ace of Wands. I have a Lover's card. Gorgeous. And let's get one more of these for now. And I have a 6 of Cups. I feel like I've known you forever. Okay, so you can see the passion brewing. I can feel the I can feel the passion brewing, you know, the person that I can't get enough of, or I can't stop thinking of, or I just wondering if they're feeling the same way that I'm feeling. I'm going to say that this is ready to go to the next level. There's something happening in this connection that we're either starting to talk about, like, where do we go from here? There's more going on, than what we've been saying to each other. There's more than we know going on, something like that. So I feel like right now I'm just saying burst, like a burst of energy, whether it's our lovemaking, our passion, the way this person kisses you. I'm just feeling this kind of like burst, but in a good way, a burst of energy in a good way, not in a tower energy, just in a like combustion. 8 of Swords. So what's holding us back, Spirit? Queen, what's holding us back? Queen of Swords, Death, and I have a Hanged Man. So there's something holding us back. There's something holding us back. Let me just feel this for a second. It's like I feel like there's something missing. Okay, so we have this burst of energy, and then I feel like something is holding us back, and somebody's either holding in their feelings, they're either afraid of this connection, they are questioning, it's going to go away, it's too good to be true. Spirit, can I have some clarification on that Death card for a moment, please? Can you share with me where we're headed? I have a World. I'm afraid my life is changing because of you. Hey, the person who comes into your life and you feel this amazing burst of energy, there are people out there that instead of saying, thank you, God, I'm so happy for this, I was waiting for this, their immediate response to happiness and love is fear. So it could be as simple as that. It could be just, they go within themselves. They are afraid their life is going to change. They feel like their routine is going to change. It could be as simple as that, because a whole new world is opening up to them. And it is a feeling of, I maybe wasn't expecting this, but at the same time, I don't want to let it go. All right. I don't want to let it go. I don't want to run. I don't want to hide. But you've got somebody who is, I'm going to say, eternally, internalizing is what the word is, their emotions, okay, that they're doing all the right things, they're moving forward, they are happy to be with you. You can tell that they want to be with you, but you can tell that there's something that they're holding back. And it's just a sense of, either my whole life is changing and am I ready for this change? This is a transformation, like you're transforming their life because you've come into it, whether it's someday that I'm going to move in with you, someday you're going to meet my family, my parents are going to know about you. I start spending all of my quality time with you and not my friends. Your life, you start to change when somebody new comes into your life. And sometimes people love the life that they have. So they'll walk away from a relationship because they're like, well, I don't want to give up what I have because I like the life I have, but that's the choice. You can't have it both ways. You can't be single and be in a relationship at the same time. So that is the choice that they have to make. Spirit, tell me, how do they feel? They're making choices, right? They're making choices. You're my fantasy. You're my favorite fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you and use them for inspiration. And I do want you. So they probably have photos on their phone. They're probably, looking at their phone, and they, you're probably their screenshot or their screensaver, a picture of the two of you, something like that. I'm single. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone, and I wasn't looking to get into a relationship. So there's the change. I have it in my mind. I'm used to being single. I'm used to doing my own thing. I'm used to not having a schedule or reporting into somebody or being responsible for anybody. And I like being single, but I like you in my life also. So at some point you can't have both. You can't have both. And that's I feel like the struggle. They're struggling with, am I giving up my single life and everything that I love about my single life in order to have you? So if they're struggling with that, they've got to decide what it is that they want. Because if you want to be in a committed relationship, you're willing to give up your single life to be with them. So wild side, there's a side to you I haven't seen and want to. I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. So there's definitely a sense of, I still want to be single and have fun and have a good time. And, can you do that together? Yes, you can do those things together. You can do those as a couple. You can go out with your friends and have a good time. Just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean that you're you're gonna like be a hermit and be stuck in a house all the time. You continue to do the same things, but now you have a partner to share it with. So I feel like the fears that they may have is just that their life is changing, and that the things that they enjoy doing, that how they spend their time is going to change because of you. And that's something they have to think about. But you are my soulmate. Oh, I love that. It must be written in the stars, because you most definitely are my destiny and we belong together. Where is my world? Okay. So if this change means that you're coming into my life because it's a new phase in my life, and I finally have, the universe has finally delivered this person who I'm supposed to share my life with, right? It's written in the stars. I guess we owe it to ourselves to make this work and to try to figure out this compromise. Spirit just said, a compromise of I'm not asking you to change your life and who you hang out with and your routine. I'm not asking you to give up things that you love to do to be in a relationship with me. I'm asking you to find a way to make it all work, right? I'm asking you to enjoy the things that you enjoy. I'll enjoy the things I enjoy, and then we'll do things together. So you can have it all in a relationship, but you can't be both. You can't be single and in a relationship at the same time. So if your person's struggling with that, I want to have all of the benefits of being single, but I want you, then that is something that isn't going to work for you, because you want to move this connection to the next thing. But there's definitely a transformation going on, and that's what we're struggling with. It's like, I am changing because of you. Like, my life is changing, and they're realizing their life is changing. Gambling, money, it could be their own finances, not necessarily a gambling problem, but they could have financial issues. I'm in debt. I've got to take care of some things. I'm trying to pull myself out of a bad situation. I'm trying to lift myself up. So that could be something that they're just not ready to share with you, or they've got to do on their own without you, something like that. So that could be going on for some of you. I have a honeymoon phase. All right. The honeymoon phase is, I feel like I'm going to be in love with you forever. Okay. Somebody who even thinks about a future with you. But the honeymoon phase of this is, when I said that there was this burst of energy, this burst of passion, that would definitely feel like a perpetual honeymoon. And there are people that stay in love and feel like they're always on a honeymoon, and they could be together for 20 years and still feel like this is like a new relationship to them. And they keep that passion and that energy alive. So that's always beautiful. Manifest what it is that you want. You manifested this person. This is the person that you want. You've called in your soulmate. This is the person that I have been, I've manifested you. I mean, I love that. I love this sense of, I've been manifesting you. I asked the universe for you, and here you are. I called you in, so to speak. Okay. You manifested this, and they could have been manifesting this. They could be saying to themselves, like, I would love to share my life with someone. And now when it's put in front of them, all of a sudden they've got to make choices. They've got to give up something. They've got to compromise. They've got to, be willing to meet you halfway. That, it's a give and take. So right now it's a sense of somebody's got to realize that you can't be in a relationship and keep all the benefits of being single at the same time. We could have a fire sign in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Any other signs you want to share with me, Spirit? They are saying Virgo. Okay, I'll take a Virgo. They're saying a Leo. They have a Leo already. Yep. So I have a Pisces. I also have a Taurus, and I have an Aries. Oh, they have Aries and Leo again. So Aries and Leos are definitely important in this connection for some reason. So we'll grab those. I have a gold digger. They don't want your money. They don't want to feel like they're being used. There's something going on around money with this person, a little bit of obsession with money, how much they're making, whose money is whose. Maybe you make more than they do, and that's intimidating to them in some way. So that could be something that is upsetting them in some way. Your Mercury retrograde, anything that is, we're heading into this kind of energy now. So we could feel like our whole world is upside down. This energy is a little bit off the charts. It's a little bit overwhelming to both of us. And I just want to say, let's just see where it goes, because somebody is trying to get used to the idea of my life is going to change with you in it. All right. And that's just a matter of fact. I mean, we all know that heading into a relationship, but when we're in it and it actually starts to change and they have to make some hard choices, they have to make some hard choices, like on the weekends, if they're used to going out with the guys or the girls, and all of a sudden you're like, well, I want to spend the weekend with you, or I want to go out with you tonight. And they're like, yeah, but I always go out with everybody on, such and such a night. It's like, oh boy, now they're going to make a choice as to, they're missing out on something. So they shouldn't be feeling like they're missing out on something to be with you. They should be feeling like they've added something because of you. And there's a difference. Diversity, open yourself to more options. Just keep your options open. Just know this isn't the only person out there. It's great. It's passionate. It's moving. But if this is the person that wants to be with you, they're going to be willing to sacrifice, and they're going to be willing to make these changes for you. Be strong. Tap into your inner power. You are stronger than you think you are. Know what it is that you want, right? Know that if you want a committed relationship, you don't want somebody that's playing both sides. You want somebody that wants a committed relationship also. Quickly pick up the pace so you can catch the wave. Like, I want this thing to move a little bit faster. If somebody is, I do feel like it's going to move faster. I think you're going to find out one way or another very quickly with this person what they decide, whether they decide to be all in or whether they decide that it's just too much of a change in their life and they really aren't ready for that kind of a change. But I do feel like the pace is going to pick up. You're going to move fast, and you're going to get to a decision whether this is somebody that you really want to move forward with. I release. Shed any attachments that may be holding you back, anything that is preventing you from moving forward with this person. If this person's saying, I'm just afraid that, my life is changing so quickly, or you can say the same. You can say, well, my life is changing also. It's like it works on both sides. It's not just them who's giving up things. It's you're giving up things to be in this connection too. So sometimes when they hear it from the other side, they realize that, oh, right. Yeah, you're giving up a lot too to be in this relationship with me, so they've got to decide that, we want to be in this. Now, the bottom of the deck, they're saying deep roots, weather the storms and the seasons. So this person could be ready to put down deep roots with somebody. It could be the person who says, you know what, I do want to actually be in a relationship, and I'd like to be in a long-term relationship with somebody, not a casual relationship, not a one-night stand, not a hookup. I mean, that's not something that we're interested in, but we can put down roots and we can build upon something and we can watch this thing grow. But I do want to overcome this, this feeling of, my life is going to change. Yes. But what if it changes for the better? What if it changes for the best? So we want to focus on that. I have an Empress. You could be the best. You could be the best thing that's ever happened to them. There could be never another Empress like you that's put in front of them. So they'd be a fool to walk away from this connection. I have an Ace of Swords. The truth, the clarity becomes clear to them that you are the Empress. I have a Justice there. Did I just say truth and clarity? Thank you, Spirit. There it is. Truth and clarity that comes forward, and, beautiful. And then I have this sense of, or you're going to be alone. The person who tries to have it all. I want to be single and hang out without my friends, and I want to date other people, but I want you in my life, but I don't want you to be with anybody else. And, you can't have it every which way. Okay. At some point, you've got to decide, where do you put your effort? Where do you put your time? And who's your priority in your life? And you as an Empress deserve to be first. You as an Empress deserve to be the person that they do put first. So let's see what else they're saying. I can't stop thinking about you. I do believe that. I've got this Ace of Swords, and, this person who's saying, okay, there's something about you that, I've never had anybody hold my attention the way that you can hold my attention. I've never had anybody in the middle of my day where I can't wait to see you or hear from you, or I'm looking at my phone all day long, so the person who literally is kind of blown away, just blown away by this energy, this passion that's been brewing, blown away by you. I'm going to say that, that you're the one who's making them make some hard choices. I'm going to say it that way, making some hard choices, or choices they weren't maybe willing to make for anybody else, something like that. So this is a kind of I don't know, a face of reality, you know, that it's, you can't, I'm just going to keep saying it, you know, because they can't have it every which way. That's how it's coming into me. I will never love someone the way I love you. So I do feel like there's this feeling of you're different. Okay, there's something so different about you, and I'm obsessing in a sense over you. You make me smile. You make me happy. I do believe you are my soulmate. I do believe there's something more to this connection. So, right now, you've got somebody who is just struggling with the transformation of one world that they have identified with for a long time into a transition into a healthy and a happy and a loving relationship. And sometimes it just takes time to kind of get used to that idea that I'm in a relationship, that I'm falling in love with somebody, that I want to be with this person, and that my life is changing because of you. So let's put this out into the universe. I think it's beautiful. I think it's going to last. I think it's amazing. So I'm going to thank Spirit now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your kind words and comments always. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please head over to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.